go. Ready to go. Oh, it's crazy. Hey guys, today I want to show you around 2 different day trip ideas near Mount Fuji and Yamanashi Prefecture. The rugged cliffs. Some hidden tunnels. Local specialty, Houtou noodles. And lots more you can try in just one day. Up there. It looks like Jurassic Park out here. Climbing on our way up to Kakuenpo Cliff. It's like the top of the gorge. It's a hot day today, about 32 degrees, but it's pretty cool down here under all the trees. Look at this rock. This is crazy. The train's getting a little tougher. Here we go! Can you see that? They're little like 1 yen coins inside of the rocks. Here's my 1 yen. I'm gonna put it right there. Oh, perfect, perfect.
Hi, どうぞ。今からほうとうを作ります。ご来店。Rotate.
Rotate.
Go.
Suck it up. Hustle, hustle.
Like.
It's time.
食事会場、1人1個の鍋になってます。はい、いただきます。
Alright, I did it. Made some noodles. My first ever Teuchi handmade noodles. Using the stick. That took a lot of effort. I'm like exhausted. I made these super fresh noodles. Now we're gonna go cook them up. It's looking good in here. Let me show you a close up. Like pasta みたい. This is so good. So this first day definitely includes a lot of walking and a lot of stairs. So bring your walking shoes. Once you get all the way to the top, there is a shrine up here that is dedicated to dragons and also to crystals. So instead of having like lions guarding, there's like dragons here and there. We met with the Shinto priest who said a prayer over everyone that they would live their best lives, be their best selves, and not have too many hardships or troubles. So it's really nice. You do all this like physical labor to get up to the top. And then once you're up there, you get 5 minutes to kind of just reflect and just be kind of peaceful for a minute. So that's really nice. But now we are headed back down.
まず横だから、はい、まず、はい。お、うまい。上手じゃん。
And the next we got to go to a calligraphy class. That was a lot of fun because normally when you do calligraphy classes, they don't teach you the details as far as like how to write each stroke. We got to learn like tome, hane, and harai, like the 3 different ways to like end the stroke. It makes a real difference when you're writing kanji, so I really appreciated that. Okay. You probably can't see it at all on this camera, but way back there is the light, very faint outline of Mount Fuji. Crystals are a big theme here because of the geology here, like the millions of years. The gorge that we climbed or hiked through is made of like these ancient rocks. And then if you think about one of the most ancient rocks in Japan, having Mount Fuji up there, to top it all off. In the summer, it's actually pretty hard to see, especially during the day, so maybe like morning or night is better. But we did get to see a tiny little glimpse. Hopefully we'll get to see a little bit more tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It is a fresh day, and we're near Kawaguchiko, near Mount Fuji, actually. Very close to Mount Fuji. And we have come to see what's called the lava tree molds. When Mount Fuji wasn't dormant, there were these landslides of lava, and they would encase trees, and what was left behind were these kind of like molds of where the trees used to be. So we're going to go and see that for real. So the point of today's trip is to look into why Mount Fuji is considered a World Heritage Site. Obviously people like to look at it and they love to climb it, but there's more of a deeper meaning behind Mount Fuji that a lot of people don't really get to explore. So today we're kind of seeing more of what does Mount Fuji mean to Japanese people, and we're doing that starting here inside this huge forest. And we're on, guys, and we're going down there in the cave. Okay, I'm gonna focus on my feet for a second. Here we go. Oh, ready to go. I'm scared. Can you see anything? I don't think you can see anything. It's like pitch black. No. Oh, it's crazy. So we're going into a more cultural side now. For a lot of people in Japan, when they go and climb Mount Fuji, they don't just climb up to the top, but they like to have more of like a deeper spiritual experience about it. A lot of people believe the shape of the tunnel in here is kind of like the shape of like a mother's womb. So people like to go in here and feel the atmosphere and like get a sense of kind of being spiritually reborn, spiritually ready to climb the mountain. So this is a first stop for a lot of people in Japan. There's actually a hidden tunnel inside of this shrine. Oh, the exit. Oh. Ooh. Okay. We're actually inside of the Fuji-san station, so it's a pretty good location. Or if you're here to like climb up Fuji, but the next day you just want to do something light. And of course, some delicious kakuni lunch. This is kakuni with some cool. This is tofu, pumpkin, and some other dude, some veggies, and some miso soup. So get some energy and get back on the trail. This is kind of like a museum, but it's also the site of the Togawa Oshi house. But Oshi is a word in Japanese that refers to the people who used to originally house the people who would go up on their way to Mount Fuji. Apparently there was like a distinct style change in the way that people appreciated Mount Fuji, because back in the day when Mount Fuji actually had volcanic activity, it wasn't really a safe place to be nearby, so people feared it, obviously. But around the Edo period, people started actually climbing and hiking and enjoying that part of Mount Fuji once it was safer to climb, and they needed places to stay around Mount Fuji. So an Oshi is kind of like the original place where you would stay before you climb Mount Fuji. So the last place we're visiting today is probably one of the most important places that has to do with Mount Fuji. There is actually a point in time where the emperor ordered that the people around Mount Fuji build a lot of shrines. So across Yamanashi there's a lot of shrines, but especially this one, the biggest one on your way to Mount Fuji. These shrines are built to kind of protect the people so that there's not any more crazy volcanic activity, and to hopefully maybe calm down Mount Fuji. So the idea is that from here you could go on and keep climbing up to the top of Mount Fuji, but I'm going to leave that for another video. For now I just wanted to show sort of like a deeper side of the actual Mount Fuji experience, what it means to Japanese people. But for both tours, I thought they were great ways to kind of like spend half a day or even a full day here in Yamanashi Prefecture, just north of Mount Fuji. So if you do come to climb Mount Fuji, it's a good idea to maybe stop along the way and do something like this. If you are interested in doing something like this, I'll leave a link below so you can check it out. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye!